so much to go over. Ken, what's up, bro? It's great to see you in here. It's been a minute. Ravish, don't gotta say it, but you're crushing it. $127,000 month for Ravish. $100,000 month for Sam. These girls are having six-figure months often. It's the craziest shit ever. I love it. This is what we're about. This is what the group is about. Making sure everyone gets that shmoney in the right way. Is making sure that you guys can repeat the process when I'm not around, when Fody's not around, Semp, Paz, Blast, all the boys aren't around. Which a lot of you guys can do already, which is amazing. I know the people who have focused and studied, they're crushing. Mr. Hendy, $40,000 deposit into his bank account, paid off all debt. It's straight gangster shit that's going on in Stock Unlocked.
Bro, congrats again, Mr. Andy.
Just straight gangster shit happening. We got people making six-figure months. We got people paying off debts. Another member, Horn, went on an entire surfing trip with his boys, made a few trades, dipped. That is what trading is about. It's not about sitting there looking at your chart for fucking 30, 40 hours in one day. You might as well just get a normal job if you want to sit at your desk all day. Me, Blast, Semp, Paz, and Fody should be the only mofos that are on the screen as much as we are, because it's our job. None of you guys should be on the screen a lot, unless you guys just want to say what up to me. That's cool too. So let's dive into the market update. We got a lot to cover. The market is heating up. There's some really cool things going on. Let's break it down. Before we get into the crypto market, let's just go over stocks, because we got to talk about some stock market stuff. So last Monday, I'm so used to the Wednesday calls. We talked about Nvidia. Did we not say Nvidia was gonna lose its fucking mind? Think we did. Monday was right here, October 7th. Nvidia was 127. I said Nvidia will go to 160 bucks, almost guaranteed. Today it's at 140. I know a couple people got Nvidia calls. They're printing. I know the analysts in the Discord alerted Nvidia. I alerted Nvidia. Semper alerted Nvidia. Blast put Nvidia on the watch list a few times. SoFi's been nuts. SoFi is another huge runner, but I don't even want to go into SoFi because I didn't trade it. But that was alerted. And then we talked about what happened on Meta last week on Monday. We talked about what happened on Meta. This same setup. I saw it on Nvidia. Nvidia's doing it. And who can be the first one in the chat? What other stock did I say was going to be ballistic, like Meta, Nvidia, all that stuff? One hint, it's a crypto-related stock. Can anyone drop that in the chat for me right now? What stock was I talking about? Ken's typing. Ooh, Coinbase, no. I think, no, Graham, no, not Mara. Mara's a good one. We were talking about Mara, but close. MSTR, there we go. MSTR. Guys, and I'm look at my camera for this one. If you bought when I told you to buy, you're up over 350%. Let me show you why. $28 contracts if you bought in the money, or at $95 a contract. That's what Sam made almost 100K on today. That was like the main swing. MSTR, boys and girls, last Monday. Look at the price. Last Monday. It closed the day at $176. On Friday, MSTR had a 15% day. Do you guys know how absolutely bonkers and insane it is for a stock, especially an expensive stock, to go up 15%? It's not no crypto shit here. That is huge for a stock to go up 15%. Option traders made 300, 400, 500% on this trade already. It is bonkers, and today it spiked to 227. Did we or did we not tell you guys this shit was gonna pump? We did. Epic move on MSTR. If you caught it, killer. My two other favorite crypto stocks, Mara and Hut. But I just found out some juice. Guess who just passed Hut in how much Bitcoin they have? CleanSpark. CLSK. 12% pump today. Coming from higher lows. Just found out they got more Bitcoin than Hut. So that puts them in second place behind Mara in terms of the miners. So the crypto stocks pumping is just kind of like a leading indicator that the crypto market is going to pump. So massive moves. But let's dissect this pump a little bit more now, guys. So something else big that happened in the market, some of you guys may not be aware of. And I'll touch up on why CFX is running, but CFX is a China crypto, just so you guys know. That's why last week or the week before, when crypto market was just kind of chilling, CFX was just pumping 20-30%. That's because the China market was ripping. So here's what's happened in the China market. This weekend, over the weekend, they announced the biggest stimulus package in the history of the world since the financial crisis, putting it at the second biggest stimulus in the entire world. For 2.3 trillion won, I had to write it down, which is $325 billion, to be intended for government projects. The terrible property market right now in China, the real estate market in China is jacked right now. It's really jacked up. A part of the money will also go into bank injections. You know, the same way that the U.S. government does stimulus for the U.S. economy, China is now doing it to them. So if they're getting all this money, where does stimulus money go? You don't know the answer? I'll make it easier for you. What happened in COVID with all that stimulus money? The market just pumped and hit new highs. Same thing is happening here. Oh, by the way, S&P 500 hit new all-time highs. Forgot that. So with all this China stimulation happening, what does that mean? Well, the Chinese markets start to pump. That's good for all the markets. China has a lot of crypto whales, not as much as the U.S. Luxembourg and the U.S. destroy everyone when it comes to crypto. No one comes even close. Not China, nobody. Not Russia, not Ukraine. Nobody comes even close to how much crypto Luxembourg and the USA have. Fun fact, Luxembourg does over 27% of all Bitcoin trading. I know that because my boy is a financial advisor there. So what happened with CFX? Well, CFX is basically China's Ethereum. Straight up. China's ETH. They run on their own network. And basically, a lot of the upcoming coins and tech that China kind of wants to do for the crypto space will be on the CFX network versus like the Ethereum network. So anytime China markets run, expect CFX to run. It'll always be an outlier. It doesn't matter if the US market is getting murdered. If China is running, CFX will run. Great little tip for you guys. If the whole market's going to shambles, but China's pumping, you know to take a look at CFX. Some of the other biggest headliners of the month are, of course, on two of my favorite coins, Justin. AVAX and Ondo. You guys know I'm a OG AVAX. We're talking $9 average AVAX, boys. Like OG AVAX. So AVAX is pumping a little bit better than the rest of the crypto market because they just got a huge update in their tech. So they just upgraded to Avalanche 9000, and it basically allows of a lot more flexibility when people are building on the Avalanche chain, faster transactions, cheaper costs, and they just got a $40 million dev grant. So that's why you'll see AVAX being one of the leaders right now for the crypto altcoins. And then we got, oh, also with that AVAX update too, they're making it almost a 40% reduction in hardware requirements to do like nodes, miners, or anything AVAX related wise. So 40% reduction in hardware requirements. That's amazing. But let's go to Ondo. You guys know I love Ondo. It's definitely been one of my more favorite alts of this year compared to AVAX, but AVAX is my OG. Ondo is continuing the penetration into the RWA market, means real world assets. So the reason why Ondo is such a good leader of this year is they really came with that ETF RWA narrative and really backing the value of the coin with actual assets that they have, which is kind of a new narrative this year. So how does Ondo give its token value or make money? Well, two ways. They have USDY, which is a stable coin, similar to USDT or USDC. Here's where USDY is different and cool. And this is how Ondo makes money. This is how their token goes up in value. So USDY is a stable coin, right? Meaning it doesn't move versus the $1 to 1 stable coin peg, right? That's the goal. Now, how they back that up is actually different compared to the other stable coins in the market. How they back it up is with US treasuries. So if someone buys Ondo, they buy US treasuries, and then they stake the USDY with US treasuries, right? So two ways they earn money on the USDY. One, from the interest from the crypto market. Very similar if you put money not in a savings account, because savings account is trash, but you'll see so many places like Robinhood, Webull, Betterment, almost any cash management thing is giving you 5% interest, which just dropped down to 4.9 because of the Fed cuts, but they're giving you 4.9% interest rate. Same thing when you stake like ETH or stablecoin, you get that 3, 4, 5% return. Well, here's where they also make a little what's the word for it? Where they kind of dip the hands in the basket twice with that. Well, they're earning the 3 to 5% off the actual liquidity pool of USDY in terms of interest, but US Treasuries also earn around 5%. So if you guys don't know what US Treasuries are, it's basically just debt. We all know the US has a ton of debt. You can buy US Treasuries, which is basically buying government debt, and then the government pays you back with an interest rate. And US Treasury rates are usually 5%. So they're getting 5% Treasury, 5% yield off the liquidity pool, so about a 10%. So that's how the Ondo coin gains its value. Another reason why Ondo coin gets its value, and this is where things get fun now. So OUSG, the fuck is that? Well, it's basically an asset for only accredited investors, meaning accredited investors. Usually, an accredited investor is someone that can prove $1 million in liquid, has investment history. There's a few things for it. Anyway, so you have to be a accredited investor, and you can buy OUSG. What OUSG does is they basically, just like the USDY, again, this is Ondo, but now they have this other thing, OUSG, where they invest in BlackRock short-term treasury bonds and other different bonds in the market. And this outperforms the return of USDY. But this is only for accredited investors. Now, here's why this is important. As of this month, Ondo has now opened up another channel for tokenization of treasuries. It has not been released yet, but you do not have to be a accredited investor like OUSG. So be on the lookout. I'll be the first one to update you guys, so you don't even have to be on the lookout. But I'll be the first one to tell you guys when Ondo drops this new token that allows any investor to get exposure to the US Treasury market without needing to buy stocks, but instead with crypto, and that's Ondo doing the Trump dance. So, last thing before I let Fody kind of take over the meme markets, because the meme markets are popping, and if you're not paying attention to Fody's calls, what are you even doing? He called out a 700%er, called out a 1,000%er. What are you even doing? Anyway, so I got my chart open. Let's pop open to Bitcoin real quick.
Arthur,
So-
before you get into Bitcoin, speaking of Ondo and speaking of AVAX, there's two things you guys need to realize with these tokens too. Let's start with Ondo. Who knows what grayscale is? Okay.
Hey, Fody, sorry,
Grayscale-
you're muted.
Oh, you're muted, bro. Sorry. Fody, you're muted.
All right, 1 second. All right. So, anyways, speak on stage. There we go. Mute your mic, Arthur. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, guys, yeah. So, anyways, as I was saying, two things you guys need to realize about about Ondo and AVAX. Well, one thing for the other. Who knows what grayscale is? Arthur knows what grayscale is. Ondo is most likely Grayscale's next investment in their investment portfolio, along with like 20 other crypto tokens that we actually trade in here. Just to name a few off the top: Jupiter, Celestia, and even AVAX, and so on. But Ondo, out of the financial realm, Jupiter and Ondo are kind of like the main ones. Two, AVAX. You're going to see AVAX pump crazy. The time has actually come to where a video game in crypto that is actually good, that is actually garnishing or gaining the attention of huge streamers. Not like these bullshit games we've seen in the past that barely work. They're complete indie dog shit, not to crap on indie games, but like, just straight up grifting shit reskin games. Sorry for so much curse words. Guys, sorry, it's kind of hard for me to talk. My whole face is numb from the dentist too. Anyways, as I was saying, the game is called Off the Grid, and it actually is operating on the AVAX blockchain. And yeah, it's kind of crazy to see that this game is actually blowing up to the masses, where it's a AAA game. And so keep that on the lookout. And yeah, it's just nothing but great things, and everything when it comes to like guns, skins, whatever, are completely ownable by the player. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about AVAX. Arthur, continue.
Okay, guys, make sure you guys.
Arthur, you're muted, sorry.
Okay. All right, guys. Make sure you click watch stream and watch my chart. I'm about to give you guys look what Blast said. Little inside joke. Anyway, so guys, I'm about to blow your guys' mind away with some facts. Little fun fact. Did you guys know since Bitcoin started, it's had 3 years green, 1 year red, 3 years green, 1 year red, 3 years green, 1 year red, 3 years green, 1 year red. And we're still on track for that. We are still on track for that. That 1, 2, 3 green, 1 red. 1, 2, 3 green, 1 red. 1, 2. Looks like 2025 is going to be bullish to me. But let's go over some actual really cool shit here. So, did you guys know in 2016 elections that Bitcoin for 3 months did dog shit? Oh, goddamn it, we just love cussing, man.
Be yourself, dog.
For 3 months, Bitcoin did dog shit. 3 weeks before the 2016 elections, Bitcoin broke out. Let's go to 2016. Here is 2016 Halloween. Let's go back. So, right around here. Let's go 3 weeks before election. What is that? First week of October? Okay, so first week of October, Bitcoin's under 600 bucks. 3 weeks before the 2016 elections, Bitcoin started to rip. This was the elections. November, December, January. Boom. Election cycle rips. Here's where the story gets crazier. Do you want me to get crazier? I'm going to get crazier. 2020 elections. Guys, 2020. Let's go to 2020. Go to 2020 October. That's 2019. 2020. August, September, boom. October. What do you know? That's fucking weird. The same stat. Dead ass, exactly 3 weeks before election, crypto rallied from 11 grand to 65 grand. Yeah. Guess what? Are we not about 3 weeks away from election? Right now? In 2024?
We are.
What the fuck we are, huh?
Did you guys see how far he had to scroll up the screen?
Holy shit, what do you know? We are 3. Blast, I'm cussing. You better mute me now and hide the kids if they're around. 3 motherfucking weeks before election, Bitcoin starts fucking pumping, bro. What the fuck? What does that fucking mean? We're about to go to the fucking moon, baby. Moon bags, moon bags, moon bags.
High or lows?
3 fucking weeks before the fucking election, and Bitcoin is fucking pumping, because guess what? We had 3 months of boring shit again. The cycles don't lie. Traders, we study fucking patterns. We love fucking patterns. Pattern, 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 pattern. Gang, patterns everywhere. It's happening again. I'm fucking pumped. Let's go. I'm fucking pumped, man. I'm gonna get a new car and go do some crazy shit.
Buy a new car.
What am I gonna get? All right, Bodie, take over.
We're reaching a little
God
too much.
damn. Wow.
That's not a coincidence.
What a show. No, that wasn't.
That's not a coincidence. That's happening.
It's not a coincidence at all. All right, guys. I'm going to make this short and sweet because I keep biting on my fucking tongue and I don't realize it when I talk. All right. So, memes going ballistic. We know what memes we like. We know what memes I like. We know the drill. Couple things. You guys are absolutely right. We need to make it more seamless when I'm calling out memes, and it definitely needs an alert channel. And maybe it just makes a lot more sense if we kind of merge Web3 and memes together. Something to explore. But yeah, it needs to be super fast. You get alerted when I go in on something. Boom, boom, boom. Just like everything else. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it goes by market cap, but I'm sure we could develop something where it's just saying, hey, I'm going in this coin. Here's the current market cap. Whatever. A lot of memes shot up. MOG about to hit $1 billion. SPX hit $800 and something million market cap. Congrats if you held on that. You saw my schizo risky coin XD hit 21 million last night. We got in at that literally $2 to $3 million market cap. That was a pretty sick gain as well. Another thing that we need to realize is that there's a current meta with NFTs now, and that's NFTs that are attached to a meme coin. So if you guys haven't seen what the top 10 NFTs are right now, they're all trending NFTs. They're all NFTs that have some sort of meme coin relation to them. And who knows how long that meta is going to follow, but if you're going to play in NFTs, that's something to consider, and that's something to look at. And I assume already existing NFT projects are going to follow that, and there's going to be new NFT or vice versa. Meme coins are going to start launching NFTs, like good trending meme coins. Now, one thing I'm focusing on is getting back into XD. Okay, I'm looking for a pretty good dip tonight if we do hit it. Around the 15 mil market cap range right now. It's at like 17 something, and I'm going back into XD. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for memes, man. I call them out as I see them. I do the research as I go on. So if so make sure you're keeping your eyes on that.
Real quick, J-Doc, when you do the meme calls out, do you specifically put them in meme floor or do you put them in Web3 alpha?
So I put them mainly in meme floor. The reason why I put that one call in the Web3 alpha is because I felt like it was very secure, meaning like, okay, this is going to get a Coinbase listing. We're talking about DGen. By the way, if you got in DGen, I think we got in at 136, 140 mil market cap. Now it's at like 190. The only reason why is because I felt like it was pretty secure with it getting a Coinbase listing, and I know that's just going to drive a ton of volume to it. So that's why, and it's a very long-term hold for me. However, I want to kind of put everything in one channel, like all my calls,
Well, we could
Muted.
we could do a channel, or when you alert, you could pin. But then that would take a lot of time telling people that are newer, like, oh, it's in the pin messages. Guys, out of curiosity, Fody, you can tell me to fuck off, but should we combine crypto and Web3 or just keep as is?
See, this was just saying we got to combine them. Crypto
Okay, so
is Web3. Web3 is crypto.
Let's have the community vote.
Yeah, community
It is
vote.
true. But then would you consider them the same? If yes. I do think, I mean, crypto is Web3. The reason why we made a crypto section and a Web3 section in specific is because no combining, says Ravish. Yeah, keep it organized. The reason why we made a Web3 is because there's crypto aspect, and then there's the NFTs, there's the airdrops. There's just a lot of other aspects. Yeah, everyone's saying as is, dog. So we just got to make a meme call channel. Oof. Hard vote on keeping it as is.
How about this? Ravish says nah. Yeah. Organize. Because what we're seeing right now is there's a lot of, especially like in the crypto world, there's starting to be a lot of collaborating within memes and NFTs and overall DeFi. Well, slick. That's what seems to be going on right now, to be honest. Or, Yeah, decisions, man.
Well, okay. Well, guys, before we ask too many questions.
Muted. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we unmute. Let's figure out the root cause, which I just learned from that mom test. Simplicity is key. So, guys, what problem are we trying to solve? We're trying to make sure that meme alerts are more clear. Is that correct? Okay. Not missing. Okay, then we need to just make a channel meme alerts. Okay. Got it, guys. Now we know the problem. Let the team come up with the solution. That's the mom test. Mm. See, but risk levels are so different for memes. Like, it's not like we're not trading PTs and stop losses on memes. It's such a different, unique game. You're trading the narrative, you're trading the community, you're trading the market cap. It's a pretty unique trade style. That's why it's not as easy as entry PT stop loss. You know?
I think I'll do the due diligence of when I make the call in the alert channel, whenever that is. I'll label it, hey, this is a straight gamble, or this is like, I have high conviction in it, or like I'm long terming, boom, boom, boom. I'll so, and I'll come up with my own little like risk level system. I'll say what it is. Like if it's a gamble, good possibility that this thing runs, or this is definitely going. Like this is definitely going to the fucking moon. What does gamble mean to people? When I say when something's like a straight gamble in memes, like I don't know where it's going. Like it just launched. The narrative could be catching. It could go. It could go to zero in a blink of an eye.
Semper, very similar to like a spy lotto.
I don't have to say the word gamble. I could be like super high risk. Like this is, super super risky. But do people understand? It's a scratch off ticket. Can go to zero.
Yeah, so like emphasis on like a lotto trade, basically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, realistically, like any meme coin that's brand new could go to zero just as fast as it's hyped. But we're in a meme coin super cycle meta right now. Or it's with type of risk, gamble, high risk, etc. If you believe it's strong, and maybe list. Yeah, MC possible points. Yeah, definitely. Like I'll have I'll have for sure like market caps that I see this coin going listed as well. Definitely the current market cap that we're getting in at, and where I think it could go. But if it's like a fast but if they're like fast meme call calls, like dude, it could be, it could be, I could be out in a second if I wanted to. One thing I want to stay away from too is because like you guys, these are still meme coins at the end of the day. Like they're the highest risk asset in crypto for sure. That and NFTs. So I don't want to be too analytical with meme coins. Like meme coins, how they gain value is straight up by how their community is and the current hype that's going on with them within that meta or trend. And we can't be caught bag holding. But am I like that? But I will come up with a risk system for sure. That's solely for memes. And it's gonna be very simple. And yeah, we all know that memes are a different type of animal.
All of our alerts are fucking printing. Gala new highs, Pepe new highs, Doge new highs, CFX new highs of the day. Golly. Doge traders, we were ridiculously close to PT3 once again, 8% away. We hit 119. PT was 1 12.12. We hit 119, 119, 119 to the stage. That's all I got for the market update. It wasn't an hour, but goddamn, was it impactful.
Sure. If you ask me, I think this might have been your best market update yet. Our market update.
Yeah.
Now
we just got to drink some tea because my throat hurts. Pause.
Yeah, the performance you put on just now, the involuntary performance that you just put on, it was great. It was off the top, off the cuff, and it was simply you. And I think that's what people here want to come see.
So something about those patterns, man. Those guys, like, that's crazy. 3 months, nothing happened in Bitcoin. 3 weeks before election, boom. 2016 that happened. 2020 that happened. 2024 that's happening. Patterns don't lie. Bitcoin 3 years green, 1 year red. 3 years green, 1 year red. 3 years green, 1 year red. Plus China printer equals super cycle. Let's go. I love this guy. By the way, your icon, your picture of that eclipse reminds me of Halo too. Oh, guys, before I get, Blaster just sent me some good stuff. We do have some other big earnings coming out. We got Netflix. We got Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup. A lot of the banks are reporting right now. Charles Schwab, Citigroup, Goldman, Bank of America, they're all reporting. We know that the banking sector was a pretty strong sector at the moment. Banking, healthcare, energy. What's the other strong sector, Stock Fam? Yep. Yeah, that is it, right? Cool. Yeah, guys. So, has anyone ever experienced a solar eclipse? No, I have not. I have not. I always wonder one of those. I always miss it when they have them where you got to wear the glasses and look up in the sky. I always miss it. Always miss it. All right, guys. I think that is it for today. Stay active on the trade floors, guys. What you'll notice, especially for the folks that just witnessed the last couple weeks, the market will be slow sometimes. It is your duty to preserve your capital when it is slow, when there's not momentum. Do not overtrade. There is times, and I don't like to use the word easy in the market, but there are times where the market is a lot easier than certain times, right? Those are during the momentum runs. So make sure you have your capital right. I know some traders that blew their accounts in the slow times and they were never able to trade again during the busier times. So don't let that be you. If that has happened to you, restart, refresh. Not to call you out on it, Hendy, but Mr. Hendy almost quit on us 3 times. Thank God he didn't. Thank God. But he didn't quit, and now he's crushing it, paid off all his debt, is killing it. So please don't quit. If you're making the same mistakes, right, reach out to us, let us know. But it's crazy, though. It always does tend to be the same mistakes that we do over and over and over. It takes a nice punch in the mouth until we kind of stop it. Sometimes it takes a few punches in the mouth. Golly, it took me a lot of punches in the mouth. Ex-gambler here. But just don't give up. If you're struggling, let us know. We've all been there. We got people in here making $100K in a month, in a day. We got people paying off debt. We got people going on trips. Those people all spoke up and asked for help. So make sure you're that person. Punch myself in the mouth, that worked. All right, fam. I'm getting out of here. Thank you.
Thank you,
Peace.
guys. Appreciate it.